Good morning. This is Joanne in Colorado. I have not been able to spray all the weeds because when it's been warm enough to spray the weeds, the bees. It is barely over 40 degrees out here and the bees are out again. Oh my. I had to take all my pots and all my flowers and hide them inside because it was supposed to be 26 degrees. I want to check on them and yes, my bees balm. I don't see any blooms on it yet, but at least the plants are big and green and not froze. Got a bunch of starts down there. My canna lilies barely starting to pop up. I got two of my vermilion air plants, and I'm sprouting the others inside. I will show you. These are my seedlings, and they should be, every one of those things should be up because I planted sprouted seeds in them, but a lot of them don't look like they made it or will come up later. Anyways, I need to get my zinnias in a bigger pots, but because it's been a tough year and the temperature keeps going up and down and up and down, people haven't been buying the bird baths yet because they're not sure if they want to get out in their yard yet. I did put a little heater in there. Which I am going to unplug. I will open a vent here in a little while. Still a little cool, I think. I did not know what to do to get my other pots that had plants in them protected and away from the frost. Whoops. I need two hands here. I put them in a tent. I didn't know if it would protect them from that many degrees. I did put a 5-gallon jug of water and 2 seed starter mats in there, but I could not find a heater that I could plug in. I am going to leave that. I had hummingbird feeders out because I've had hummingbirds. The catmint looks like it survived. I don't know if the bees balm did. I see it's kind of drooped over. It's still supposed to be freezing tonight. I'm just gonna kind of leave that a little protected. Last year my honeysuckle froze, and it was July or end of June before I got more blooms back on it. I wasn't about to let that happen this year. So I don't know about that box, leaving it on or taking it off. I think I'll give it a vent. Just give it a little bit of air down in there. Don't make it too cold. I saw a hummingbird a couple times on that feeder, and the one in the front, but I haven't seen it back. But this morning when I went out, when it was 26, 27 degrees, I heard the little hummer out there. So my little tree here. It's my smoke bush. If you can see all of these drooping over, but I sure hope that that frost didn't mess this up. It has all the little buds and everything on it, where it looks like smoke. But yeah, it's not looking good. These I plugged my heaters back in so they wouldn't freeze. So these were a little droopy the other day when I put them in the tent, and it was still close to 70 degrees. I am sincerely hoping that they will be all right. I had to knock the snow off of this. It did snow. Not enough to stick to anything else, but can't stretch the tent out enough on the ground. I can't tack it to the ground because of because it's on this patio. Oh well. Hopefully one day. One more day. And hopefully I can get them outside and my plants will thrive. And these little seedlings that were coming up, I was concerned that they would all freeze. And they've been coming up because I've been watering them. Hopefully, these aren't all weeds. And there's a couple little plants starting to come up. Otherwise, zinnias and things. There's another. Well, I tried to get the ones with the most starts in protected spaces. So they are there. This is in my kitchen window. And if you can see all the roots on those vermilionaire. But I cut off about 3 inches from the top of each branch down, and then I pull the seed or the leaves off the lower ones. And those roots are amazing. And they go through the water quick. Man, I gotta refill those every little bit. So that is why I buy those plants as early as I can in hopes that I will get them started. I've got to be able to mow to spray those weeds and get my plants out soon. So I'm waiting for the next day that's going to be 80 degrees, and then I will spray these weeds. Go buy some gas for my mower. And I put Scott's lawn fertilizer on there, weed and feed, and hopefully all of those little crabapple trees that are coming up will go away. So that is what I'm working on. In a few days, hopefully, I will have these pots with some flower stems and plants in them, and be able to leave them out for the rest of the spring, and I'll be able to put the cannas in the center of each of these pots. And I think I have an elephant ear or two sprouting in there in my little greenhouse. And these bird baths with flower pots in the center. I should be able to get the reservoir tipped back straight, supported in there, and some dirt up to the top, and put some flowers in there for the hummingbirds. So, you know, if you look at my other videos on flowers, this is not what my yard usually looks like. But one has to do what they have to do to get ready for it. And I had to empty all of my bird baths so that they did not freeze and bust. So they're all there waiting, and we are going to make a couple more right away, and then we'll be ready for bird bath customers and springtime hummingbirds. So have a great day. We're getting there. This lawn was so brown a few days ago, and I did fertilize it and water it a few times, and it was so filled with those crabapple trees that it was looking like a jungle. I used what little gas I had left from last year and mowed those down. So anyway, we are going to, this bird feeder that I bought to make a feeder out of is one of my best little bird bath molds, and I am going to make one more bird bath out of this. I just put the cement on the back side of that. So, and then we will hydro dip it. And the last one turned out beautiful that I did like this. I'm gonna do it again. So we'll be moving the bird seed and get as much done as I can on a day like this. So have a great day. Hope it's getting to be springtime where you are. And hopefully the hummingbirds are all staying warm and finding enough food. Bye-bye. See you on the next one.